Hi, this is SJ Talks in Life. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys can see me. Where I'm at is the sun is very bright, and there's no light, no shade where I'm at. But good news, the FBI, Cynthia G is this did a live stream saying the FBI is investigating the red pill movement, the red pill, the manosphere, the black women bashing brigade that they have here on YouTube and other social media outlets. The FBI is going to investigate. Is starting to look into um, this black women bashing movement that they have. It's, for one thing, it's going to another level. It's the problem is it's starting to go to another level. It's getting to the point to where there's threats being made to black women, and they're saying things. Of course, that's been going on since Tommy Sotomayor was on here. There's he was saying stuff like wishing bad things to happen to black women and stuff like that. They should have had a handle on that way back then when Tommy Sotomayor used to say all kinds of stuff. Now he wasn't just bashing black women, but he was wishing bad things on black women. And so it done went to, but it's getting other black men are coming on YouTube and they're spewing hatred towards black women, and they think that it's a direct correlation and it's having something to do with the black femicide rate increasing because I don't know if you guys knew, but the black femicide rate is increasing. Okay, it's getting worse, and it's black children that are being murdered too. So the FBI is I'm so happy that because some steps need to be taken to protect black women. Okay, y'all want to protect all these other groups, and that's beautiful and that's wonderful. But black women need protection too. Black women need protection too, and it's going beyond just freedom of speech. It's going beyond freedom of speech. It's getting to the point to where black men that hate black women are listening to all this hatred on black media that's being spewed towards black women, and they're going out and they're hurting and killing black women. Because social media is very powerful now. Social media is very powerful. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that. TikTok, all those. Well, they in the process, they're talking about banning TikTok. I hope they don't. But they're talking about banning. I was going to let you guys know. They're talking about banning TikTok. They're in Congress right now trying to debate on whether they should ban TikTok because they think that China is using TikTok too, because TikTok is from China. China is the one that created TikTok. So they think that China is using TikTok to spy on Americans, try to get our information and all that. So they're talking about banning it, which I hope that and pray they don't ban it, but because I'm on TikTok and I think I'm starting to find my niche on TikTok. If you haven't got a chance to subscribe to me, I'm on Sweet June 54 on TikTok. So get on TikTok and subscribe to me on TikTok. I think I'm starting to find my niche I'm getting into my niche on TikTok. So I hope that they don't ban it, but it's a lot of there's some stuff on there too. But it's mainly on YouTube where they're coming on here and they're spewing all this hatred towards black women, and what my concern is the people in the black men in the comments section is what really concerns me. The black men in the comments section of these videos and some of the hateful things that they're saying about black women, and it's going beyond just freedom of speech. It's really going into hate speech, and like I say, It's putting a battery in some of these black men's back, and it's making them hurt and kill black women, and it's also the children are being affected as well. So the FBI is starting to take a closer look at, thank God for the FBI. They're starting to take a closer look at these black manosphere channels, this red pill thing they got going on here, and they're starting to take a closer look. And good. I'm because you guys didn't get a chance to catch my video where I didn't get a lot of hits on it. Of course not. God forbid. Of where I'm saying they need to pass, I'm going to repeat it on here. They need to pass an anti-hate bill for black women. I wish I had the money, because I would gather up some other sisters, and we can take this before Congress. Yes, if I had the opportunity, I would be willing to travel to Washington, D.C. with me and some other black women. I don't want to go by myself. I want some other sisters to get on board with me, and we go before Congress, and we let them know that we got to demand that they pass this thing. You can do that. You can petition Congress. You can go before Congress and petition Congress to create an anti-hate bill to black women. The Chinese got it. Chinese got an anti-hate bill. Why can't we get one? Because it's all this hatred that's being spewed on social media to black women, and even if other races of people don't like black women. If there's other races of people that don't like black women, they might want to be violent or display violence or want to try to kill black women. So black women's safety is being threatened by, they say, well, we have freedom of speech. You don't have freedom of speech if you're coming on here spewing hatred. You don't have freedom of speech. One thing, an opinion is one thing. Another thing is to come on here and have hate speech towards black women, wishing black women harm, wishing, bad things happen to black women, or spewing so much hatred towards black women to where you're encouraging other people to hurt and kill black women. That is not okay. And that they need to put a stop to it. YouTube needs to do a better job at cracking down on these things, and they need to put a stop to it, because the black femicide rate is getting out of hand. The black femicide rate is, we need to pray about it. Yes, we definitely need to make it a matter of prayer. I do believe in the power of prayer, but we also need to take action. And more black women content creators need to come forth and start speaking out about this. More black female content creators need to come out and speak out against this, because all the spewing this hatred towards black women need to stop. They need to stop. It goes beyond just having an opinion. It goes beyond just having an opinion. Okay, well, you don't like black women, we get it. Okay, well, you don't have the right to come on social media and spew hatred towards black women, talking about you want something bad to happen to black women, or whatever the situation is. You don't care what happens to black women, or whatever. You making statements like that, you're encouraging other people that might feel the same way to harm or kill black women, and that is not okay. When it gets to that level, it needs to be stopped. When it gets to that level, so I'm glad that the FBI, because you can't come on. Try coming on YouTube and talking that mess about Jews or the LGBT community. If you come on, there is certain groups. We got protected classes here in America. or even towards white people. If you say too many things about them, YouTube will shut you down. Even if white people, black people can't come on here saying too much. Yeah, but we gotta speak the truth about what's going on in the system regarding white supremacy. We gotta speak the truth on that. But you gotta be careful about what you say. You can't get into bashing white people. If you get into the bashing white people mode, YouTube will shut you down. See, because who runs YouTube? Who runs it? Don't black folks running no YouTube? Black people don't run YouTube. White people run YouTube. Google. YouTube is owned by Google. Who runs Google? Black people don't run Google. White people run Google. So you honestly think that they're gonna let you come on here and spew hatred towards them on here, and they're gonna let it go? They're not gonna let it go. They're gonna shut you down. So they're not gonna tolerate it with you coming on here talking about them like that. Then they ain't gonna tolerate you coming on here talking about Jews like that. And they ain't gonna tolerate you coming on here talking about LGBT like that. See, they're not gonna tolerate it. So my question is, why do they allow people to come on here and spew this hatred towards black women? Why are they allowing it? It's hate speech. You can't just stop it when it comes to certain races. If that is YouTube's policy, if they have a anti-hate speech policy, okay, well, why aren't you enforcing it when it comes to black women? So YouTube need to put a stop to that too. And we need to get on YouTube and making sure that they put a stop to that too as well. And they get a handle on that. Now, I'm glad that they shut Tommy Sotomayor down permanently. I'm glad they did that. That's good. But they need to take some other steps to crack down on, these black men spewing hatred towards black women. I hope you guys can see me because this sun is glaring. Okay. But anyway, you can hear me. YouTube needs to do a better job. Plain and simple. If you're not gonna tolerate hate speech towards other races of people, okay, well you need to crack down on hate speech towards black women. Okay. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But yes, Cynthia G just did a live stream talking about the red pill. The FBI is investigating the red pill. I think she read an article about it. So I wanted to come on here and spread that good news. Let me know if you heard in the comment section if you heard anything about it. And hit me up. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Yes, more steps need to be taken to protect black women. I'm sick and tired of hearing about black women and children being murdered at the hands of black men. Are they being murdered from other races? Yeah, but it's a very small percentage compared to the murder rate with black women is statistically much higher with black men. And it's because social media, there is a direct correlation. And that's why FBI is starting to take a closer look at these channels on here, these Black Manosphere channels, where they like to come on here day in and day out and bash black women. And they're taking a closer look. So if you're a black male content creator that likes to come on here and bash black women, okay, well, you better think about that. You better set some limits on what these guys are saying in your comment section. O'Shea Duke Jackson. You better start setting limits on what these guys are saying in your comment sections, or you will get shut down. Because they're going to force YouTube to crack down on it. And you know what that means. So you guys better start setting some guidelines and start watching your mouth. All right. Let me know what y'all think. Till the next video, peace and love.